Welcome back to the channel. Today we have a John Deere 220A reel, and we had a bearing go out, and it looks like, it hadn't been getting greased like it needed to, and it wore the shaft down. So what we're going to try is to braze this shaft up and turn it back down on the lathe. So stay tuned. More to say. If you like what we're doing, don't forget to like and subscribe. Really helps the channel. Let's get to it. We'll also clean up this area where the seal runs. It's pretty nasty and rough looking. There's also a keyway here, but we're not running groomers or anything like that on this one, so we're not going to worry about the keyway. So this is where the bearing rides right here, and I hadn't even measured it, but it's a good bit smaller than this area. The bearing slides on easy until you get to around here, and then it's kind of snug, and then here it's really loose. And then this area here is where the seal rides. So we'll braze this up and braze this up. First thing I want to do is turn this down a little bit and turn this down just to get us a nice surface before we start the brazing process. I got this, both of these surfaces cleaned up. This one was really hard. I know my bit was a little bit dull, but it didn't want to start cutting. I'm going to measure the diameter of the seal, see what diameter we need here, measure the bearing, see what diameter we need here. Then I'll braze this up. I'll also measure from the end of the shaft to here to see where the end of my bearing needs to be. I'm not going to be able to get in here with this same cutter, so I'll probably use the parting tool or something. I am kind of limited on my tooling. That's one of the things. I bought the lathe, and we just buy the tooling kind of as needed. So I could definitely use a couple other cutters to go along with this. Got my acetylene on 3. I always light it first, and I turn my flame down until I see a little bit of soot, and then I'll open my oxygen up real slow until I get a neutral flame. Oxygen's set on 10 on the regulator. I turn the oxygen until I get a fine cone here, and then I'm going to start heating this thing up. That's going to take a good bit of heat. Once we get it there, once we get it cherry, then we can start laying some brass to it. Well, here's some grease in the shaft now, boiling up. Smells lovely. Now we got a little flame out the end. That's okay. And some people might ask, why don't you just weld this? Well, you can. You could weld this and turn it back down. I just prefer to use the brass. You don't have to get it quite as hot. And a lot of times when you start welding, it's a really small area that you're heating up with the weld, and that can cause the metal to distort more. So that's why I like using brass. It's a more even heat, and we don't have to get it quite as hot. We're getting there. We're getting up to a dull cherry on the shaft there. I'm gonna focus on where the seal rides, because I know if I get it up to temperature, it won't take long. The shaft will be right behind it where the bearing rides. Let's see if we're hot enough to do something here. Around this way. Just trying to put on a light layer. I know on the video you won't be able to see how easy this flows out, but remember, the brass goes where the heat is. So if the brass ain't flowing, you ain't got enough heat. It's as simple as that. I'm just kind of dropping a little brass in. If I get a spot that didn't quite cover, I can bring a little heat there. Rotate there. Okay. So I'm getting it pretty warm, and now I got some of this that's settling down on the low point, which I don't really want. But you know, you can pull your torch off when your heat starts getting too much. It's probably the hardest thing in brazing's controlling your heat. If you watch my last brazing video where I melted the hydraulic tube in two, that's wasn't controlling my heat. Got too much on there. All right, I'm gonna let this cool off and we'll see what we got. So I got it brazed up. We'll see how it turns out. I'm just letting it cool down to about 200 degrees now. I don't do anything to speed up the cooling process. I think it's important just to let it air cool. So we got it chucked in the lathe. Got our live center hooked up. I have this triangle cutter on there. I'm gonna use it until I get close to the edge here, you know, or as close as I can to this shoulder. Actually, I'm gonna change my tool right now. And I can get from here to here with the other tool. So this one here will reach in there. I'll take a little bit more, but hopefully we don't have to put any more brass in there. I think I'm gonna take a file and just hit that with a file. Try to take a couple more thousandths off of it. We definitely got some gaps in here, but I think there's enough there for the bearing to rest on. I'm going to switch my tool holder and then we'll grind this. I want to check, see where we're at. So really easy to get carried away for me. I think I'm already a little bit over on that one. Nowhere close to smooth enough for a seal surface. I guess we're going to go back to the brazing drawing board. Well, this sucks. I was hoping to be done with this project, but I didn't get enough brass on there. So I'm gonna heat it up again, put some more where the seal runs, and while I'm at it, I'm gonna go ahead and put some in where the bearing rides to. I'm still not concerned with the end of the shaft down here. We're gonna braze it back up and do it again. We're going to turn these down, and hopefully I got enough brass in there. I think I went overboard in some spots, but we'll see. So we got this to 787. That was our target. Still got a couple spots I would have not wanted there, but it's going to be plenty to support a bearing that's turning at 1800 RPMs. I hope you enjoyed this process. Stuff like this is super fun for me to do. And I really appreciate Joel bringing up here. I think he knows how much I enjoy doing this. So anytime he comes up with a little lathe project, he likes to send it my way. And I kind of think he enjoys watching along too. And I hope you did enjoy this process. If you got any questions, leave it in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Really helps the channel. Until next time, see you, bye.